On this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to join two garter stitch pieces using Kitchener stitch. The first thing you need is to check that your purl bumps are facing you on both pieces of knitting. You place them together and ensure that you have the same number of stitches on both of your needles. Usually I'd use one of these tails that I finished casting off with to do my Kitchener stitch, but for the sake of this tutorial I'm going to use a third colour so that you can see the difference. Thread your working yarn onto a tapestry needle and then we're going to begin our setup stitches. So insert your tapestry needle purlwise into the first stitch on the front needle, pulling your yarn all the way through. Then move to your back needle and insert it purlwise again, pulling your yarn all the way through. Place your working yarn in between your two knitting needles. That's your setup complete and you're now ready to start the Kitchener stitch. Insert your tapestry needle through the first stitch on the front needle knitwise and take that stitch off the needle. Pull your working yarn all the way through and then insert it purlwise through the next stitch. Pull the yarn all the way through but leave that stitch on the needle. You then move to your back needle, inserting knitwise and removing that stitch from the needle, pulling your working yarn all the way through. Then to your second stitch on the back needle, inserting it purlwise. You repeat that process. So front needle, insert knitwise, remove the stitch from the needle. Insert purlwise into the next stitch, leaving the stitch on. Move to the back needle, insert knitwise, remove the stitch from the needle. Insert purlwise to the next stitch, leaving the stitch on the needle. Repeat the process until you have just 2 stitches remaining, and then insert your tapestry needle knitwise to the stitch on the front needle, removing it, then knitwise to the stitch on the back needle, removing it too. Pull your working yarn through to secure it, and that is all there is to it. You'll see your Kitchener stitch replicates the garter stitch bumps seamlessly. Assuming you've used the same colour, you won't even know it's there.